Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit different than a lot of the other ones I've done recently, but I decided I'd make another video about another different type of scammer that I've come across actually recently. This one actually kind of roots through Tinder actually, and I joined Twitter like a few months back. I haven't really used it too much lately, but recently I've gotten a lot of people adding me on all sorts of different social media, asking for hookups and everything, and saying they want hookups and all that. And this is another type of scammer to watch out for that I actually haven't seen too much until I joined Tinder, because on Tinder they're all over the place. You know, you get hookup scammers everywhere, especially if you leave some of your social media on your Tinder. Guaranteed you're probably going to get someone that adds you, that asks if they want to hook up or something. This one's quite different because they don't ask for money right away. Unlike a lot of these other like scammers say, hey, can I be your sugar baby and all that. Like, we all know those ones. We've all gotten those ones. And those are like more obvious scammers. This one is a little bit less obvious, and one that I feel like gets people more. With this one, a lot of them from what I've seen actually do speak pretty good English for the most part, which kind of shows these guys are getting better. They're getting better at scamming people, and these ones go to show, because they'll add you and then they'll just go on with like a normal conversation, you know, what are your interests, you know, how old are you, blah blah blah, and then they'll ask, you know, hey, can you meet up with me somewhere. Sometimes they'll give you a legitimate address, so you're like, hey, maybe this is real, you know, and it'll be somewhere like close to you. You know, you go over there. As soon as you go over there, they start asking, hey, can you just go to the store and get a gift card for me, or send me money, or whatever. They usually do it after you go and attempt to meet up, because, you know, I've seen this happen before with people I know with this sort of thing. They'll go and meet up with the person, and then immediately after they show up near the house, they'll be like, hey, can you send me a gift card or something like that. And if they do that, 100% is a scam. You know, no other way of going about it. Doesn't matter what they say, you know, why they need it or whatever. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. And, you know, I know someone who's fallen victim to this myself. They get scammed out of $75. You know, it was the same thing. There was this hookup scammer, you know, that asked to meet up and everything. They never showed up. They didn't even live at the house they stayed at. They attempted to knock on the door. Nobody was home. The lights weren't even on. You know, and this was after they sent them money and everything, because they were pretty pissed off that, you know, they sent them this money and they're not showing up. You're like, well, where the hell are you? You know, you're supposed to be at this address, you know, why aren't you here? So they go and knock on the door, nobody's home, lights aren't even on. They even ask people around the neighborhood if they know that person. Nobody knows them, so it's clear they're at the scammer. But this was after they sent the money, and they asked for more actually after they sent the $75, of course. If anyone is asking for gift cards, period, at all, it's a scam. You know, no one's going to ask for gift cards with somebody they've never met unless it's a scammer. These people that are on Tinder adding people saying they want hookups, guaranteed are scammers 100% of the time. So don't add them, don't respond to them, just block them, because they don't actually want what they're saying. You know, they're just trying to get money out of people however they can. Don't add these people. They're probably, you know, these same typical scammers that sit in a workroom in Nigeria or Egypt or wherever, who knows. But they go around and add people, just random people, whoever they can find, and ask for hookups. Then ask for money once they show up at the address and everything. It's different than a lot of these other scams, like I said, because a lot of them will right away ask for money. Hey, can you cash at me or some shit. But this one's different. This one requires a little more like creative kind of luring. So this one's a little bit more difficult, but more people fall victim to it, I feel like. So I just wanted to get this one out there, because I don't know how many people have talked about this. Some people might have, I don't know, I haven't looked it up too much, but I decided to give my take on it. So yeah, they don't want to get their cheeks beat, they just want that bread. So peace out anyway.